I've installed a mod that will take us to the most ridiculous view in Minecraft's most popular challenge.
Skyblock.
Skyblock. Skyblock.
Skyblock.
Skyblock. Skyblock.
Skyblock.
Skyblock.
Skyblock.
Skyblock. Skyblock.
So in today's video, we're taking the game into a whole new different perspective. Welcome to Minecraft's very first Isometric Skyblock. This will be a survival series divided into 8 episodes in which we're going to start with a 100-day progression, starting with day 0. I quickly started getting all the things I needed: a lava bucket, a piece of ice, and half of the dirt on this island. I was ready to make my trusty generator. Break that block of ice, pour that lava bucket, and let that fire boy flow in. And that's how my first cobble was born into this world. Nice. Then I continued to gather all the remaining oak logs from the tree, along with the most useful mod making isometric view more enjoyable: the tree capitator mod. You see, oak saplings has a small chance to grow mature looking like this ugly tree. If I don't have this mod installed, I would be torturing myself looking for that singular oak log behind these bushy leaves. After getting all the woods and saplings, I expanded the island to provide room for my saplings to grow. Having 2 saplings is a good indication because this will increase our chances to get more saplings. The more saplings, the more woods. I crafted my first stone pickaxe to collect cobblestone so we could have a proper island extension. It didn't took me long enough to get the number of cobblestones we need for the platform. So I turned my cobblestone blocks into slabs, started laying out the platform, filled that hole in, and got myself some extra cobblestone slabs. The pacing in Skyblock is really slow in the beginning, but don't worry. As soon as we get the basics, we'll be soaring through this video. After building the platform, I remobilized everything from the island to the new one, including the cobble generator. And this way, we can transform our dirt island into a cutesy little tree farm. But suddenly, a sapling grew. Oh wow, it's nice. No, the sapling! I guess it's just you and me now, buddy. I continued transforming the island, and not long after, the sapling in Nourish grew happily. So I went to chop it down, hoping for a sapling. 3 saplings? What a cracked tree! Thank God. I was worried I had to reset this skyblock. Now that I'm confident enough for a wood source, it's time to take this seriously. You see, progression in Skyblock is not made by expanding the island bigger. The progression sits in the piece of chest right there. This chest contains 1 pumpkin seed, a slice of melon, and 10 OB blocks. The exact amount to get into the Nether, which holds 2 vital resources. But that'll be later on. For now, getting cobblestones is a priority. A time-lapse of getting the cobblestones would be kind of a repeating edit these days. So, I'll try to count how many blocks were burnt in the process. And yes, it took me a while to watch and trim this part of the video. And that total amount were 25 burnt cobblestones. Yeah, the ratio is not that good. I'll be needing better cobblestone generator later on. But for now, let's craft those cobblestone slabs so we could make our way towards the sand island over there. I bridged out to the other side carefully, not putting a slab beside the sand. This would cause those chunk of sands to fall down, and we don't want that. So, I created a perimeter first to scope out the platform. But why do I have to do that? In isometric view, it's hard to determine the distance between upper and lower blocks. Here's a simple visual representation. Do you think I'm going towards the diamond blocks? If you said yes, you're wrong.
You failed!
I'm definitely passing through it. The diamond blocks are very, very far away. And that is why I tried to scope it out first, making sure I'm enveloping it. I used my water bucket to go below and instantly built the platform to catch all the suns above. Not a single resource is wasted. I got all the things I needed from this island. I also went back to the island to chop down all the trees. I really don't want to waste my time waiting for them to grow back. Might as well do it now. And went back to the main island to build our nether portal. I was really worried on putting the obsidian in the right place because one misclick could eventually reset my run. And I don't want this to be a challenge of what others have gone through. Therefore, I carefully placed the OB blocks.
And there we go. We got the Nether portal set. Although, there was some kind of skill issue in lighting up the portal. I think that didn't work. How about here? Okay, that's enough. This one for sure is going to work, right? I hope. At the left side, really? That should do it now. Ow. Come on, go to the water. Oh, it lit up! Nice. It was just a minor problem. Don't worry. Nice! We're in the Nether by day 4. But the Nether chest doesn't have much to offer me. A block of ice was kind of handy. This just removes the longer and heavy procedure alternative to get an infinite water source. So, I guess that's a win. Place that block of ice and let the other water source flow. And we got ourselves some infinite water source. As the day turns in, I did my usual routine here in Skyblock. Get some wood, and get some cobbles. These are the only things I could do right now, so bear with me. And I'll be skipping a day since it's all about gathering woods and cobblestones. Oh wait, I did something huge on day 5. I moved the cobblestone generator 1 block to the right. Huh? Nice, right? Okay, Day 6 was getting interesting. I smelted all my cobblestone to get ourselves some stones to craft some stone bricks. Because I wanted to have a different stone texture as pathways on this island. I'll be starting here at the top since we're going to put our next build 20 blocks away from this platform. And then again, chop down some trees to get the right amount of wooden planks for the build. Because the next project will be the mob farm. This simple machinery spawns a variety of mobs. Out of those 5 hostile mobs, 1 has the power to break the absolute limits of Skyblock. And that is the zombie villager. Once we have captured this almighty being, surviving in Skyblock would be a breeze. The reason why I made this long diagonal path away from the island is I wanted to separate each project to prevent overshadowing another build. It's no fun not seeing the one we built before covered by a massive hideous farm, right? So yeah, I started laying out the slabs to make the platform until the next day. I changed my mind from making it all stone brick slabs and decided to make the inner platform into oak slabs. I placed those floating slabs as a reference point of where the midpoint is. Eventually, found it afterwards. I started building 25 blocks up for mobs to spawn in the farm. The design is your typical mob farm. Nothing fancy here. But somehow, I managed to screw this up. You see, the hole I've created was only 2x2. This will bottleneck the amount of mobs going down the drain, especially those 8-legged creatures. That will be the cause of the clogging. I tore everything down until nighttime arrived. And this is not your typical normal night. I have not slept for more than 3 days already, which means
the monster of the night skies
will start to spawn, to pester all night long. Please stop. I don't know if they're coming or not. No!
15 minutes later.
Well, I was able to do the work the next morning. I worked my ass off for 2 consecutive days building the mob farm. Usually, it only takes me 10 to 15 minutes to build this, but in this view, it is almost triple the time. But you know what? It's fine. It's not a big deal. We still have more than 90 days to get this basics in this world. We were eventually able to finish it after day 9. Yes, it's finally finished. I could do more activities other than getting wood and cobbles. Let's go down and see if it's working. What? I thought the water is spread out there. Oh, god damn it. If my water bucket fell in the void, I'll be crashing out. What the fuck? My bucket did fell into the void. If my restless ass stay in the water, I would still have my water bucket. This just prevents me from making other farms. But anyways, the mob farm is done. Despite of not having a bucket currently, we were able to progress this much. Unlocking the mob farm will provide us great development of the island. We just need to wait for that zombie villager to spawn in so we could unlock the powerhouse, the mitochondria of Minecraft Skyblock. Villager trading. But we'll have to wait until we capture 2 zombie villagers. So I went to smelt some sand so that we could see the mobs inside the killing chamber. I replaced 8 wooden planks to glass, go back and grab some torches since it's hard to see under the farm. Those skeletons sneaked out of the chamber, which is kind of sus, so I took this opportunity to show you another 2 mods I've installed. One is very useful, but the other one is not much, but it's just epic to watch. Introducing Better Combat and Combat Roll. Better Combat provides a sweeping attack which makes Sweeping Edge enchantment useless. The reason why I needed this mod is because it's not fun to aim in this view.
Boo! Don't like it. But...
Look. This is cool, right?
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Continued to dominate the mobs and got a pleasant surprise. A carrot. This gives me another food source but a more staple one in the early game. As I was trying to attack the mobs, I accidentally broke one glass. Then an army of creepers started bursting through the hole. The mobs almost killed me, but when I came back, I miscalculated the distance between me and this creeper. I need to stop dying. Day 10 wasn't that much interesting, since it's more on trying to get the zombie villagers to spawn in, as well as getting some materials for the next project, and the routine goes like this. Kill some mobs, get some wood, mine some cobbles, kill mobs again, mine cobbles again, mob killing them again, and wood chopping again. There are a lot of days like this. Look at this baby pigman over here. Don't worry, I'll bring you to a better place. No need to resist. Ow, 4 hearts? Okay, how about a truce? You get to stay in this island. You know what? Let's just bury the hatchet since I'm a morally good human being. After seeing that baby piglin, I realized that I could make another farm that doesn't need a water source. And I really need to build this farm as it generates the material required for curing a zombie villager. The gold farm. I have gathered every material I needed for this farm. I just need to craft some materials, craft those ladders, turn stone blocks into slabs, and get all the needed materials from the chest. And the only thing left to do is to build the farm. No! All my things are gone! God, no. A day of collecting those materials were just wasted. And yeah, I spent half of the day gathering the same materials I've lost into the void. Eventually, I got all the materials again. Now, it's time to commence the Midas project. As intimidating as it sounds, this gold farm design is the easiest to build but has a fair amount of generating golds. I'll be bridging outwards the island to provide a decent size of platform. Made some safety blocks outside the perimeter, placed the death chamber of zombified piglins, and towered up as high as needed. However, things were not doing good down there. I forgot to use bottom slabs as a platform below. This is the reason why mobs are starting to swarm the platform, so I immediately went down to clear all the mobs starting with these piglins. Don't worry, I survived. There's no dying here from now on. I covered everything with wooden slabs to prevent the incident earlier. After that, I climbed up the tower I built earlier and continued to build the gold farm until I reached the top. You just have to bridge out here and make a big platform over here. Place bottom slabs 2 blocks up so those pesky gas won't spawn and break the farm. Just extend our bridge 2 blocks on each side, but this piglin is violently glaring at me. Then suddenly, but I was good at running away. I almost fell to my death but clutched it in the last second. Came back up to kill them. Somehow, I hit the other pigmen since I have cleave. Oh fuck, I hit them. Oh god. As I came back, it was raining pigmen over there. Pigmen are killing themselves, what the hell? Oh my god, it's a storm of pigmen. Oh no. Those two are smart. I'm gonna die here. I knew it. What? They're still aggravated. Dude, stop. Let me finish the farm. They were resistant. They know that after I finish this farm, the pigman race will be enslaved to being a gold generator. Look at them falling. Funny how dumb pigmen are. I'll fight to the end. Sooner or later, I will have my victory over you dumb hogs. I think I should just kill myself into the void so they will despawn. After a while, I managed to finish off the gold farm. It took me a lot of deaths which was frustrating before, but I had fun incorporating a story behind it. I swung my axe as a taunt for my victory against the pigmen. Now, the gold farm is functioning properly. In the future, I will put some hoppers below so I could AFK here at the top. Here are the number of times I died making this stupid farm. Yeah, it's quite a lot. I went back to the main island missing the green grass patch and vegetation, and I realized we've unlocked one of the 2 materials needed to get villager. Since we can craft some golden apples now, it's time to get a zombie villager, because that's the only way to advance in this world now. Although, we are still missing one component to fully cure a zombie villager, and that is the weakness potion. In Skyblock, there is no way to brew any kind of potion since you need a nether wart to get an oak wart potion. And the only way to get nether wart is from a fortress or a bastion. And the nether is too empty to generate one. But there is one solution to get a weakness potion. And that's where mob number 2 enters the picture. The witch. You see, the witch is armed with 4 different splash potions. Poison, harming, slowness, and most especially, weakness. And somehow, there are requirements for a witch to throw a certain potion. For her to throw a weakness potion, a player must be 3 blocks away, above 4 hearts, and is not affected with weakness effect. And that's when the 25% chance of throwing one occurs. That's why we'll wait for her. And to my surprise, I wasn't expecting this to happen. I heard a familiar voice, or rather, voices. A witch too? I'm in a treat for the day. Please don't explode. No, he's dead, I'm sure of it. God damn. Wait, what? There's one zombie villager. Get out. Ooh, almost. There we go. All I need to do is to close the gap. Okay, we got it. We got the witch and zombie villager. Nice. Right after getting the weakness effect, I shoved the golden apple to the zombie villager before I die. This time, I kind of regretting killing the witch afterward.
Oh no!
I was just trying to play safe in transporting the villager back to the main island. And this is when the regret happened. Are you fucking kidding me? Another zombie villager spawned in after I killed that witch. That is so unfortunate. Anyways, I continued to transport the villager to the main island. We still need one more villager so we could start repopulating the villager race. So, I continued with my day by doing my usual routine. Getting woods, slay some mobs, get some cobbles, and slay more mobs. And when nighttime came by, a zombie villager was waiting for me in the chambers. Okay, let's do this slow and steady. Kill these mobs, and try luring them one by one. Oh no, the creeper's following me. Here goes nothing. Okay, nice. Let's place the boat. And we're done! Let's just cover him up so he won't burn in the morning. And the only thing we're missing is the witch. In which, sadly, took me a while. That's why you'll see me here doing nonsense stuffs. I don't know why I built this bridge here, but hey, somehow it helped me pass time, where I got bored and AFK for a bit. The next day, a witch appeared. Lured the witch outside and got her into the boat. Now, we've got to wait until nighttime to transport the zombie villager to the witch. I spent my time doing some stuffs like putting outlines on the bridge and making the layout of the breeding machine. Then nighttime arrived. It's time to get the other villager. That's when I lost my mind and took myself out. I'm done with this view. So let's just skip to the part where I got the zombie villager again. Finally, please don't fuck this up. Oh no, there are 2 skeletons. Please don't hit him. Wait, I need to go around. There we go. Now, let's close this and we're done. I just need to craft that golden apple, then start the curing. Nice. Oh my fuck. We died a lot of times, but we're ready to make this happen. Let's build that breeder already. After this, we're going to breeze through progression. We have unlocked hundreds of items, including the tools and weapons we need for the series. This day, I just moved the villagers into their new home, harvested enough carrots, slept first, and then gave them all the carrots to start breeding. I waited to see if they're actually breeding, and alas, they had their first baby. Hello, Adam. Welcome to the world of sleep. Now that the breeder is checked out, I went back to the island and noticed that my stuffs were so disorganized. So, I transferred all mob drops near the mob farm and stored out the remaining items in the island. And I'm still wondering what to do now, since I'm just waiting for the villagers to breed more babies. So, I just did some choppings, turned oak blocks into slabs to extend the area on the opposite side of the breeder. I did some layouting for the next build. It's not that big, but more on a functional area only. It will just be a spawning platform for passive mobs. But I still don't have enough dirt to fill this, so I'll temporarily put something else. Oh no. Whoop! Caught myself in the water. Anyways, I completed the build faster than before since I've been playing in this view for several hours now. And now, the only block missing is the grass block, in which I have access to, but I'll deal with that later on. For now, I'm gonna focus on the villagers first to get the tools we sought for. And to my surprise, golems are now spawning in the breeding area. I tried to kill my first golem, but the golem killed me first. So, I came back to have my revenge. Getting all the loots to craft the materials we need for the next build. A tripwire hook, a shear, a bucket, and most especially, strings. You see, strings are one of the most overpowered items in early Skyblock. This provides us an ability to trade with villagers with ease. By constructing this simple machinery, this piece of string can be duplicated into millions. And those strings will be converted into emeralds, a revolutionary change of pace. I was very happy to have progressed this far that my character starts skipping. I crafted some boats here so I can move the villagers outside the breeder. In this way, we can reset the beds for the newcomers to use. If not, villagers will not breed if all beds are occupied. Oops, sorry. I'll just grab more strings to trade with the villagers. I made my first trade with a toolsmith, whose name is Jerry. Jerry is a hardworking villager who will provide us the best set of tools we need in Skyblock. I promoted him from novice to apprentice and from apprentice to journeyman, unlocking the first diamond tool, the diamond hoe. But Jerry was not done yet. He was still interested in getting promoted. I gave him more than he could handle until we unlocked another set of diamond tools, the diamond axe and the diamond shovel. Only one remaining. After a long night with Jerry, I crafted some stone slabs so I could make the trading area's platform. I'm going to put it over here so it's just near the breeder. We won't have to travel that far. I think that's an okay size. Don't mind the slabs underneath. They won't be seen once I fill up this platform. Oop! I need more cobbles. Okay, done. Lol, the slabs underneath are breaking through. That's cute. But none of that matters anymore. I've started this day by placing the workstation of the villagers. They will try to find it, then I can vote them to stay still. Dude, get out of there. It's not yours. What the hell?
A few moments later.
Hey, come here.
Have a great time.
Come on, really? Okay, there we go. I went back to harvest some crops for the villagers so they could breed a new set of babies. Then, traded some strings to emeralds and got myself some cobblestones for future usage. Harassed an iron golem minding its own business and got an instant karma. Finally got my revenge, went back to trading, a cat despawned, trading again. Usually, this is just a repeating pattern from now on. It would get too boring if I include all of those routines, so you'll see them once in a while now. I kidnapped one of their kids because it's getting too crowded in there. But when I came back from getting strings, all the other baby villagers followed the one I kidnapped. Is this a normal behavior of villagers? I don't know. And after a few days, they were ready to be volunteers for my organization. I added more toolsmiths and fishermen for emerald trading. I somehow forgot that there's still one promotion left for my villagers. The Master. I thought Expert was the last promotion, until after the culling happened. It's gonna be okay, buddy. This will be a painless sacrifice. You've done well. Just close your eyes and take a deep breath. Oh. Yay! Diamond tools, right? You know what? I've been here for almost 40 days now, but not even one wandering trader spawned in the island. Might as well as AFK overnight. It's either I'm unlucky or there's something wrong. So I decided to make a huge platform first before building the next farm. Although this platform is where our starter house will be located. I want to prioritize this first to increase the chance of wandering trader to spawn, while I am also doing other stuffs. I think this big would do. This is going to be my starter base later on, so I think it's enough. Perfectly aligned. I'm getting the hang of this isometric view. I'll be the isometric guy from now on. Look how cute my character is. What? The baby villagers escaped. Looks like they're playing tag. Oh, they do follow each other. Guys, it's kind of dangerous up there. I'll be cutting that tree down after getting the strings. What a pesky little rascals. I went back to fill up a platform to make traders spawn already. So I placed in mine, and place in mine until the platform is completely finished. Wow, that is huge.
That's what she said.
I wonder what kind of house I'll be placing there later. I want to make it harder for myself. Face. Now that's out of the way, we can proceed to another find I've been itching to build after getting the villagers. The most popular and most needed farm of them all. The mother of all creations. The iron farm. We'll be needing 3 villagers, some building blocks, and 1 zombie for this farm. Pretty easy, right? Wrong. It's very easy. It's not that really hard, it's just that my brain functions differently. I made sure that the farm is distant away from the villager breeder, since iron farm will not work if there is another spawn golem nearby. And the breeder spawns an iron golem, which could be a cause of the problem. So, I went 40 blocks away from the origin point, mined some cobblestones for extra building blocks for the iron farm, and I'm making sure that I place all the blocks layer by layer. I eventually widened the bridge to have a breathing room for villagers to walk. Fortunately, villagers are willing enough to be volunteers to generate irons for us. Little did they know, I'll be putting something that they will fear. Our harasser. I lured it into its hole, but suddenly, something more scarier appeared. Oh god, please don't kill it. We need it. Stay down. Now let's do you. No! All my items! It didn't took me a while getting all my tools back, but it costed me a significant amount of emeralds. However, getting all those building blocks were pain in the ass since it's so boring to gather materials in Skyblock. But I got in track again to lure another zombie to the farm. And again, the golems were persistent to halt the construction of this torture chamber to the race. Please, not again. Dude, don't please. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Finally. Another mistake. You see what block I used here? Yeah. An oak plank. An extremely flammable one. You stupid. Finally. There won't be any more problems later on, right?
Shit, I don't even know.
Please tell me this is the last one. After the agonizing incident, I managed to finish the spawning area for the golem and now building the torture chamber. I did some venting out towards the iron golems in which I got a lot of iron ingots to make enough hoppers to fill this chamber. But this skeleton has another idea of its own. Rode me to the void. Not that it matters really since I have almost finished the farm now. It's just a minor issue, doesn't deserve to rage at. Then I noticed, iron golems weren't spawning anymore. I checked the video to compare the farm I made from his. I'm 1 block shorter. This caused the villager to not sleep. No sleep, no golems.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
Finally. Oh, that took me forever. A farm that you can do within 30 minutes took me 2 hours. Ah, fuck. Yeah, there were a lot of cursing on this one, so take it from here. We've unlocked a farm that will help us to take Skyblock beyond its limit. This unlocks a variety of blocks, especially in the redstone sector. After building the farm, I decided to experiment an AFK for a while to see if there will be a wandering trader, so I will not count the days for this reason. However, there were no signs of a wandering trader.
But after I went back from a good night's sleep, I noticed all the villagers in the boat went missing.
But I was glad my villagers in the breeding area was still there, so I did not waste my time anymore and started bringing the villagers to the platform again. I had a little bit of fun on transporting baby villagers. They jumped, I placed boats on top. Kind of efficient and fun. I'm just trying to blow some steam off after what happened. And eventually, I got some villagers working on the platform now. Since this process is just repeating, I wanted to do something other than replacing the villagers. I want to transform the very first platform we made into a patch of grass blocks, as well as the other platform wherein the string trooper is located. But I still don't have a lot of dirts, and we will not worry with that anymore. Remember when I said the Nether has 2 vital resources? One was the gold ingot, and the other one is the gravel. You see, a piglin has a chance of 8.71% to give you 8 to 16 pieces of gravel for a piece of gold. And those gravels are the key to getting infinite dirts. You use 2 pieces of dirts, 2 pieces of gravel to craft 4 coarse dirts. By getting a coarse dirt, you can turn it into a cropland, then break it to have your lovely piece of dirt. Now we've unlocked another milestone: infinite dirts. All I have to do now is to make the island a little bit pretty, move my nether portal to the new platform we built, and fill the very first platform with dirts. I'll put the tree farm here temporarily. I think I will build the huge tree platform after I deal with the villagers, since there are so many of them now. So I will just try to transfer them to the workstation and try to level them up. Remember my tree capitator mod? Somehow it's kind of pain in the ass. But oh my god, the outline is gone. I guess I can chop natural trees beside player-placed oak logs, huh? Okay. After knowing that I can do that anymore, I moved on and went to sort out my storage and transfer it to the server base. Oh, and I almost forgot that we need better cobblestone generator. I'll make a simpler but more efficient one using these blocks right here. Then there we go. We have a better cobble gen. Let's try it out for a bit. The ratio between the burnt and collected was kind of improved, maybe because of the hoppers collecting it instantly. Our next goal is to get diamond sword and diamond armors. Starting with the diamond sword, I AFK'd for a bit in the string farm and traded them for some emeralds. I leveled up my weaponsmith to expert to get our first diamond sword, and did a lot of trading again. I wasn't satisfied with the enchantments the weaponsmith gave me, so I tried upgrading everything: my diamond sword and my diamond pickaxe. I dual-wielded diamond sword, which is pretty cool, by the way. I should do this again. After upgrading my tools and weapon, I'm planning to make a perimeter of the platform using a fence, oak slab, and oak leaves. I want to add variety to the design even though it doesn't make sense. I started getting a sufficient amount of leaves to start the foundation of the perimeter. It didn't took me a while and was finished at midnight. Nice. Oak leaves make the island livelier. Like, I think I'm gonna try to AFK again for the Wandering Trader, because I'm nearing 100 days in this Skyblock and not a single I've heard. Take this lava bucket back to the iron farm. Well, see you when I see you.
A few moments later.
Hello.
Bye, have a great time.
Who spawned?
Oh yeah, and the first one spawned right after I freaking AFK'd. God damn it. But hey, at the very least, we know that they do spawn. I placed 4 blast furnaces here so we can continue getting those diamond armors. But before that, my ADHD kicks in and tried to do something off the chart. AFK to get cobbles. Although, Phantoms were very hungry for a killing. I was a
Please help me. I am under the water.
What happened to it? As I was saying, I was like their feast. Anyways, I was glad that I got back immediately to get my items. I went back in getting those diamond armors. I stopped using boats now to mobilize the villagers into their workstation, so I used minecarts now instead, since I am rich now with irons. I got all these 2 villagers into their workstation. I provided them all the emeralds they would need to become master armorers, developing the skills to forge diamonds into unbreakable armors. Now, we've got everything we need. All the diamond set is now in our hands. We have the diamond armors. Oh my, I have been trying to get this from the start. There is a farm that I wanted to upgrade. I realized that by adding more layers to it, this would help with the spawning of the mobs. So, I went grab all the blocks I would need to improve this farm. And yeah, you're right, it was the inefficient gold farm I made earlier. This will just take a while and nothing serious. Let's just go up. Okay, stop that. Dude, let me go up. Hehehe, joke's over, guys. You little shit.
Meanwhile,
Thank God they stopped bowing me. Let's just make this platform over here so we can get 1 pigman. I'll just break this block so no pigman will fall above here from the upper layers. Oops, I think I've angered some pigmen. This won't take a while, don't worry. By the time you blink your eyes, it will be done. But now we're done with the upgrade. Oh no, I forgot there's still aggro too. Come on dude, jump! Hey now, I survived, okay? I both clutched myself. I started to craft more gold ingots so we can trade with the piglins. I needed a lot of gravel so we can craft a ton of dirt. The piglins gave me quite a lot for a stack and a half gold ingots. I started sorting out the storage at the main island to make myself more organized. I found out that I have a lot of diamond pans in the chest, so I decided to merge all of it. I then converted all gravels into dirts and AFK'd for some cobbles. When I was appreciating how the island looked and smelted most of the collected cobbles, I realized I should get a super smelter. Of course, I am no redstoner like the others, so I looked up on Mysticat's channel on how to make one. Here are the list of materials she provided for us. This will just be a brief build since we got all the items already. So, let's finish this. Let's fire this bad boy up. Nice, it's working smoothly. I'm going to smelt all the cobbles into stone so we can have a texture on the next platform we will make. Look at how cute my character is. He looks like a grumpy old man. I went to mine a lot of cobblestones because we will need like a lot of it. I'll be putting beside the villager trading area so it won't cover some of the builds in the future. Let's get more cobbles and start the layout of the perimeter. I think this is enough for the tree farm. It's time to fill all this up with cobbles and stones. Wait, you thought I was gonna finish it even though I have all the materials I need? No. I got distracted to upgrade something I wanted to do before. I want to upgrade my string drooper storage since I don't want to manually get and store all the strings. Since I'm rich with irons now, I can make thousands of hoppers for a better storage system. I did this first so I can just run the duper all the time while I was doing something else and finish this in a snap. I think it's working properly. All of the strings are going all the way to the bottom chest, which makes this a successful upgrade. After making a better string machine, I removed the old duper back in the platform and filled it with dirts and some grass blocks, making it the spawning platform for our passive mobs. And we're done. I'll just light it up and might harvest all the carrots up there. Wait, let me bone meal this first. This was the sign of the inevitable death set upon me. The cat meowed, telling me I should not harvest the carrots now. But I was stubborn and wanted all those juicy matured carrots. That's why I ended up here. Due to my frustrations, I ended up finishing the platform and dirt placements of the tree farm. Then, I started the railings that has similar design. However, Tree Capitator mod won't let us have a livelier island. It destroyed all nearby leaves. So, I changed it into a brutalist approach. I've added some stonemasons in the trading area since we'll be needing bricks for the next build. It's not a lot, it's just for a pathway we're going to make. Mostly the design of the starter base will consist of black stones, oak logs, and white wools. And I kind of wanted it to have two separated houses, one for the facade only and the other one has a function, so I'll be building two of these foundations. Oh no. I think the right side might cover the smelter above. Hopefully it would not. I am planning to put the bridge right here just to connect the two houses into one structure. I'm gonna make the non-functional house as an entryway to our nether portal. I'm gonna replace the door into a nether portal, don't worry. Fire it up. Oh no, I'm burning. Let's just craft those black stones and start the left side house. I started off by placing the foundation blocks of the house, but I actually forgot to gather a lot of oak woods. I did not realize I needed more until I've crafted the details for the build. Seeing how white wool and iron block together, I wish I could use calcites rather than iron blocks since it has a better texture. Iron blocks look like white panels, but that would do for now. Next, we'll have to do the roofing first. Let's craft those stairs and finish the house. I think putting a dormer here, it will look so plain if I didn't. Okay, not gonna regret this one. I ran out of wood, goddammit. The wood I've got here is no. I don't want to go up and down anymore. What? Dude, I've been waiting for you. Get in the boat. Did he get in? Oh, I think it's his llama. Wait, where is he? Oh, there you are. Okay, now get in the boat so you won't wander around. Come on, give me what I need. I waited for 90 days for him not to give me sands and pointed dripstones. So...
Whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey!
I went back to finish the left part of the base. The right part will be sectioned so that we can use it properly. Like the only thing I could think of to put here are armors and weapons. You know, maybe in the future we can properly make an isometric section house that is fully functional. And there, we're done. I wanted to put a little farm in front of the base. Like, I kind of want to fill this void of space here. I still don't have a proper farm for my crops, so why not put a little cute farm here? When nighttime arrived, I was visited by an unexpected guest. Wow, what the fuck? Well, he didn't have anything with him, but I still traded some of his goods. You know what? I got some dice from him. I don't know if this should be a flex or not, but I really don't care. I finished off placing all the dirts, put some jack-o'-lanterns here, and then fill this baby up with crops. Put everything back in the storage area, and we're actually done. Day 100, or maybe just day 110, I don't know. Hey, look at the house. It doesn't look bad, does it? And that's officially it. Like, we have a super smelter here, an iron farm, full diamond set and tools, and many more to mention. This is just episode 1 of the series. Like, I have a lot of things in plan in the future. This is just a start. We just got all the basics in Isometric Skyblock. Soon, we will be the first one to go beyond the limits of Skyblock in isometric view. Oh, for those who are curious of how the back of the house looks like in first person view, this is how it looks like actually.